not ever going to. First of all, I operate in the space of journalistic integrity.
No,
like
no, of
this
course.
is why I don't shoot live.
course.
This is why I don't do none of that. Before I ever post anything, I give it to people for them to ingest, and then tell me what to do with that.
Of
But
course,
like,
see what they want with it.
what would you say? What would any of you say to anybody our age or young people dealing with like managing grief or disappointment? Because this is like a universal thing, man. Like it'd be different if it's like, you know what I'm saying, something that was like obviously everybody's situation is different, but what in a perfect world, like advice is so paramount, information is so paramount.
Information age.
Work. That's it. Work. Work so many fucking hours till you can't work no more.
For
Then
sure.
work more hours after that, then work again. Then wake up and work. And just keep working and just work until you can't work no more. And if that don't fix it, then you're not working hard enough.
Huh.
So it don't matter what kind of work, just
Doesn't matter.
do some work.
Work.
Build
Create something.
idle heads. Devil's
Don't,
playground.
don't destroy shit. Create things. The only way to create is put them hands to work. And that means just on anything. It don't matter what it is, but creation every day. Creation above destruction, life above death, good above evil.
That's right. So what's on the menu? What's that?
This is some rainbow runs I'm about to roll up, and then I was gonna pick up the ice now because it's raining. It's hard to do the washing in here. The rain just fucks everything up.
I see you had your
Washing machine
your
outside.
hash bags in the washing machine.
Yeah, I got it outside. I'm about to put some.
Cheesecloth bag. Hash bag.
So what's your response, bro? In the age of information.
He killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it. That was a real man answer. I can't. Man, he killed it. Especially what he's going through. Like, cause like I was saying, people might be going through something similar, or not even as extreme. And I noticed that sometimes you get checked, right, when you see what somebody going through, and how like this brother specifically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You see what he's going through, and how hard he's working, and how he's maintaining his mental and his relationships.
Gotcha.
That's right.
Without crashing out, you know what I'm saying? Without making shit worse.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, I find that has been like my best coping mechanism is to like occupy myself in my space and making sure that I just stay busy.
Yeah, and upgrade it. Upgrade your space or whatever you're doing. Upgrade, take it to the next level. That's a good. And whenever something happens that's terrible, it's a doorway to something that could be good, no matter how terrible it is. So you gotta flip it. If you don't know how to transmute things and switch it, it's alchemy, bro. It's just life alchemy, but it's alchemy. You gotta switch it from one way to the other. Somehow.
Yeah.
The only way I found this work so far. A woman not going to do it for you, and none of that going to do that for you. God can do it for you, but then, you got to really be locked in, and also that requires having a little bit of cushion to be able to be. It costs to be spiritual, bro.
It costs because you got.
Sorry,
because you gotta be spiritual.
It costs bread to be spiritual.
In survival mode. You don't see it.
It just costs to be spiritual. Like people say,
it costs.
People talk to me about it all the time, and I tell them, my faith in God is my spirituality, but like to expect too much from me on that side is to take me from the front line. If I'm on the front lines, you can't expect that from me. You know what I mean? Because on the front lines, it's like we have faith in God all the time, always, no matter what. God's first, but on the front line, you're seeing some shit. You're on the front line.
You got any advice for your younger self?
My younger self, what I tell my younger self?
What would you tell your younger self?
Real estate. That's it.
Right.
That's it. That's the only thing I would say. Real estate. That's the only difference. Getting your real estate.
Now, when you say real estate, you're saying like as you were younger.
Yeah.
While you were younger, that's
Yeah.
what you
While I was
wish you had
making
been
money and
putting
shit, I
your
should be
money.
getting
When the
properties.
money's coming,
Yeah.
do something lasting with
Properties, yeah.
it. Property.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna keep flowing like you think it's flowing just because it's flowing.
And not even just properties, just like even patches of land, little shit, just things everywhere. Little
when it's
real
flowing,
estate, exactly, real estate, just real estate.
when it's flowing, get on something.
Yeah. Get some, own something.
Some cheap.
Make sure you own something. Don't be a renter for life, you know. Don't be a renter for life. Own something. You know.
100.
Because that's the way to go against Babylon. Babylon say you gonna own nothing and you gonna love it. So, man, own everything and love it.
Jesus Christ.
Because that's really what they're on right now. They don't want you to own anything. No.
Not your time, not your mind, not your soul.
Nothing. My son is sick now too.
For real. What's wrong with him?
Excuse me, bro.
You know, just coughing hard, flu shit. I just hate to see him going through that shit. Now I'm not there, you know.
Praying for his health, bro.
That shit's very hard. It's very hard as a father to do that, you know. That's another thing. Not being around my child, you know how that shit is. This shit's crazy. That shit will fuck your head up.
He knows too.
I'm not around my first, bro. My oldest will be 21 in October, bro.
It's wild.
And
21.
I need to
21,
like
bro.
this right here is what's necessary for him.
21, bro.
You know what
That's
I mean?
crazy. You know what I was doing when I was 21?
Exactly.
Good Lord, have mercy on my soul.
Exactly. And this is like
you just
my
said
drive.
21. That's a crazy age, boy.
Bro, this is my driving
That is the
point.
wildest age. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The reason why is because you think you know some shit because you're like, man, I'm fucking 21.
Alright. You don't know nothing, bro.
You don't know a fucking thing.
You don't know shit.
Nothing.
And unfortunately, what I have experienced is that
I don't know nothing.
within the family dynamic, as much as we want to teach our boys, the words that we give them don't necessarily hold that weight that it should until like later on. Unfortunately, until like they lose us. What ends up happening is like that uncle, that cousin that they think is cool serves as that conduit for them. You know what I'm saying? Which is why that village, it's taking a village to raise a child is so necessary. When they don't talk about those parts of the village that are necessary. They don't listen to the parent. You know what I mean? As much as I want to get my son game about, especially where he is. Like, bro, we talk about where he is right now all the time. Just in current events. Like, I would love to be able to give him game about down there. But he don't even answer my calls.
Damn.
Yeah, like it's weird shit. And it creates a weirder situation because when I'm at home, my babies, for the few times that they've seen him, like they love him, bro. And all they do is keep asking about their brother. And like, it puts me in a weird space because I got to give them a weird answer. But then I got to go in a room and like let out a little tear or something because I miss my boy too.
It just takes time.
He's about to be 21.
Yeah, just keep praying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga, I was 44.
Yeah, for sure.
We still need.
I ain't seen my pops in 30 years.
Yeah,
I seen him dying though.
Yeah.
Think about it. First time I seen him like 30 something years, he was dying on a bed. But I went and I crossed borders and I did all types of fucking risky shit and put all my money, maxed out my cards and everything. So,
right.
It's not about when you're ready. It's when he's ready. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's coming from a person that had that attitude towards my pops.
And and when he's ready,
and I regret it. And I can tell you, I regret it. I wish I would have been a kinder person from before, because then I would have soaked up a lot more game. You know, I got it a little late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like he'll get it. You know why? Because a woman will always show. A woman will always show why.
And with that, peace, y'all. I couldn't start, or I didn't even want to start how I normally do with the blah, 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 with the intros and shit, because that shit is weird. Welcome to a very special edition of You Think Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Hughes. I was going to go and introduce my guest, but honestly, for those of you who are watching, if you know who they are, you know who they are. At some point, I'm gonna give them the opportunity to engage with you guys, and if they choose to introduce and run their resumes, then so be it. But as you can see, the conversation initially began with just life shit, man. How to cope with feelings that most people don't discuss, or they have to go to like AA meetings to like get this shit out, man. Um, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, this is a space where we focus on wellness, whether it be men's wellness, whether it be mental wellness, whether it be community wellness. This is our focus. Um, with that, peace, beloveds. Thank you.
Peace, peace,
Thank you for
peace.
having me. Thank you for joining with me, or joining and sitting down with me, man. Like, I
Yes,
truly
sir.
appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, I know. We appreciate you.
Same.
Without any specific order, if you want to talk to people, let them know who you are, please, by all means.
Go ahead.
Vahid Olinga, take heed, or just heed.
I think you gotta say that with a little bit more conviction, beloved, because you are. I don't think you know. You gonna see
This
when
is
you
how
get a
I'm
chance to
known.
see it.
Vahid
Right?
Olinga, take heed, or heed. Yeah, people know me different ways.
For sure. Where you from, bro?
Uh, all over, mostly Georgia. Been raised mostly in Georgia. Living in California mostly since probably '02. Back and forth a lot though, and been all over. I go all over, known all over. We in Miami right now. My good friend, my good partner, longtime partner, is Robbie Dread Eyes. If that's how you gonna introduce yourself, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's many names.
Many names.
So, yeah, we're going to say Robbie Dread Eyes for these purposes.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Nonetheless, gentlemen, thank you again for sitting down with me, man, and being guests on the podcast today. How are y'all? How are you doing?
Yeah, good or bad, man. Staying thankful. That's what I always say.
I think that's all our story, bro.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's all our story. That's the honest answer that people should give, because I don't really know too many people that's like up, 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 and still don't got nothing to worry about. So that's an
Good or
honest
bad.
answer.
Good or bad. Good first. You say bad or good. Feel me? Good and bad. Staying thankful.
As long as you breathing, you'll be all right.
So I didn't necessarily even have a theme or a topic in question when I sat down with y'all. I was just like so geeked at the opportunity to be like, yo, fuck it, I get to sit down with the beloveds, man. Where do you find yourself today? Like, now you said with the good and bad, right? What space do you find yourself in? Like, navigating the world and currently how the world is with, I mean, whether or not you want to speak on who's in office right now, that's neither here nor there. But what space you find yourself in?
That's a lot. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate you being here. With the excitement to sit with us as well. And who in office don't even matter. To me, it'd be the same thing. It ain't too much about who's in office. It's the office, as far as I'm concerned, because we've never gotten no good motion out of there, no good answers. It's the same thing. So, and it's a lot going on in the world for sure. That's a whole series and current events of the world.
That would take a whole bunch of podcasts.
Nah, that's a fact.
And I appreciate how I sit with it, where I'm at with it is good and bad, man. Staying thankful, for real. It's not a cliche, man. It's in every situation, every circumstance. We got to be thankful and be aware, not with fear, but aware of all the angles in which we're under attack, as well as our responsibility, and as well as all the good that's available. You know,
Right.
we're here in Miami. We was just outside. Hopefully, we'll be able to show you some of the B-roll. But this beautiful rain came in. When we sitting out under the avocado tree, got palm trees and sunshine, and same time, I'm very aware of the hardships of life and everybody, all in different locales. There's different genocides going on. There's some ones that are getting the attention of the world right now. Congo
Oh, I didn't peep you lit that.
and Palestine, etc. Not to say etc.
Right.
But we're under genocide in America as well. Black men, black indigenous people of North America, the UN recognized as being under genocide back. I don't remember exactly, but it was early 2000s, or if not, the late 90s. But there's just nothing to be done and no help to come, just as there doesn't seem to be much in Palestine and Congo and South Sudan. So we're in a state of doing our best to thrive, born in this state that we're going deeper in, right? Still doing our best to thrive and give ourselves time. Especially it's really important for those who care about these global issues and issues outside of their home. It's even more important for them to take care of themselves and have some self-care and mental sanity breaks. And
That's right. That's real. I appreciate that too, because I sometimes find myself being a little too. I know I'm super critical of myself, and then I end up being like super critical of my community too. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, at what point do the fuck we get to like being like, all right, enough is enough. We got to do like a complete shift of shit. We got to completely change whatever dynamic that we have been navigating under or just moving around for all of this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, how we cut through that shit. Like,
But see, that's a complex thing. If you don't understand nature, if you don't understand where you're at, if you don't understand the stars, if you don't understand none of that, then you can't.
need that microphone, beloved.
You can't navigate through things you can't understand.
Pick it up, bro. Click
Because,
that thing to you, bro. I got you. I got you.
Because if you don't understand, it's like a bigger picture, smaller picture thing, right? So if something's going on, planetary or whatever, so I'm not even gonna get into all these astrology things and all that. I'm not gonna get into that. But what I'm gonna say is, if something is going on cosmically, there's a microcosm inside of your body. So therefore, sometimes you don't even need to know. You're not even equipped to know why you feel the way you feel, because you're not even in tune to it. Because that language has been broken and thrown away a long time ago, and that has nothing to do with color, race, nothing. That's a language that has to do with existence. The language of existence has been lost.
right.
So once you don't have that language of existence, like I'm sure there's some indigenous people that still have it, you know what I'm saying, where they could look up and tell things and see things and know what's going on, why they might be feeling a weird way, they might feel sad a day or something, they know what's going on.
Right.
Other people don't know. And that's a big part of this whole mental health thing, is that we're not in tune with the cosmic. So how can we be in tune with the microcosmic?
That was actually going to be one of my questions. Like, how important is mental health, and where do you stand in the space of like achieving that, or what do you do to achieve mental wellness? You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
You
I
see how many spliffs we
for sure,
inspired?
for sure, for sure.
I mean, I ain't gonna put it on that either. I mean, personally, I mean that is personally. That's obviously a thing.
It's a thing for sure. But the main thing is it's
Well, I was gonna say, prayer, meditation.
there you go.
Um, it's pretty much like a constant state of meditation that we're striving for.
And, you have to
Constant
have.
state of prayer, constant state of
Yep.
awareness of
Yep.
our Creator,
Yep, exactly.
right?
Right.
And that's gonna help you.
You have to have blind faith. If you don't got blind faith, if you don't have, where it's like you don't, no one can't tell you nothing. If you waver a little bit, you're not gonna make it. That's the main thing. You gotta stand on yours. That's really
real.
what it is.
That's real. And to your point, like, I appreciate you not wanting to put the emphasis on the spliffs and shit like that, but I feel like I have done so little but done so much since I've been here. We've sat and have burned hella spliffs, but we've built so much. We've explored so many different subjects.
Definitely.
We've like so much that I was like, damn, I wish like we caught it on camera, but that organic conversation needed to happen first before we documented it. The constant state of meditation though, I feel that, bro, because like I told you before, I'm trying to like clear the noise. It's a lot of fucking noise around me, bro, and like no matter how much I'm trying to just be like, yo, let me just turn it off, I still turn everything off and still hear shit screaming.
Yep.
Like top volume. And I'm like, and it can't just be me at this point because I've run into so many souls that share the same feelings about it. But like, I just be curious to know how people navigate that. And I'd be like not trying to necessarily adopt everything that they're doing, but I try to take
Whatever
a little
works.
bit, yeah, you know what I'm saying, and try to
Whatever works in
incorporate
this
that
life.
into my
Whatever works in this life. That's the realest thing I've ever heard when asking, any question of how do we do this, how do we cope, how do we, choose where to focus our energy,
You see, and it's the problem is,
Whatever works for you. I ain't saying be a bum or be a user or, but you gotta find what works for you, and it doesn't.
main thing you can't be is a control freak. If you're a control freak, life ain't gonna work out for you. Because if you think you have control over life,
that is one of my issues sometimes.
so
Like, I be trying
if
to-
you're a control freak and if you're trying to control life, that's you're gonna get checked. Because only one being controls life, whatever that is to whoever is listening to this, whatever they believe in. That's what controls life. You understand? It's not us. We don't control anything.
Bro, did you hear that right on cue though, bro? When he said that, that's crazy, bro.
Confirmation.
That's confirmation. Like, man,
What was the question?
That's what controls life.
it was just like, where does mental wellness stand with you, and what do you do to incorporate mental wellness as much as you can, if you do at all? Yeah. I mean, you did already though, because you said that meditation is one of the focal points that you try to remain with.
Yeah.
Acceptance, another thing, big thing.
That goes along
You
with
know what
not
I'm saying?
controlling.
And then there's actually a thing.
Acceptance is huge.
There's a thing that I've been studying. It's called radical acceptance. That's it's a whole nother level to acceptance.
Radical acceptance. Elaborate a bit if you don't mind.
Radical acceptance is just knowing no matter what it is, this is what it's going to be, and not buckling to it. It's a hard thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a really hard. It almost looks cold to certain people. It almost looks cold to certain people, but it's an efficient way to keep a bloodline on top. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody has to sacrifice for the bloodline, and not enough people understand that.
And it might not just be the whole bloodline of just people that need to sacrifice to make the next one go, but one person from that first generation makes the next generation go. And for on and go on and go on. And that's how it goes on. Because someone's willing to sacrifice. Without the sacrifice, it's not going to happen.
Speaking about the next generation, because again, I love the trajectory of this conversation because the segues into the next questions are fucking phenomenal. YNs and where we stand with the terminology, number one, and what's the thoughts on our young beloveds?
CIA terminology and CIA programming through CIA bloggers and Russian asset vloggers and people that are on these platforms using it as a military tool to destroy the youth of today.
Mind control on both sides.
Guaranteed.
I-
Guaranteed what it
what I
is.
heard.
It's just what it is. I mean,
So the young niggas is running.
all
the
of a
program.
sudden, everybody does drill music? Come on, stop it.
Everybody.
Stop it. So every country, every city got drill now? Come on.
And then
But
Make it
also-
make sense.
but
Make it
also what I
make
heard-
it make sense.
But also what I heard before we go too far in that direction,
Mm-hmm.
I also heard is CIA programming in how we receive these YNs and how we observe and how we
Alienate them.
alienate.
Yeah, we alienate them.
For sure.
They split us apart from them.
For sure.
They totally cut us apart. They make us want to slap them in the head, which is bad. They make us want to attack
It's got to
them.
be bad. 'Cause
Which is bad.
We know it's bad because for our generation, we was like the first YNs. And I'm sure it's not the first, but you know, I'm sure it's been repeated many times. But you know, I'm 81, so we was the crack babies. You know what I'm saying? We the crack babies. We was first ones that was demonized. Big. We ain't got no feelings, right? We
Right.
can't feel. We can't think.
Right. It just became cool for us to feel too.
But this is what was put out about us
That's right.
before we
Right.
knew
That's right.
what our feelings were and meant. Before we knew ourselves, there was already the propaganda that, man, these ones don't even have emotional intelligence. They're never mature. That's what they said about us. And said we wasn't gonna make it to 18, 21, 20, and I believed them.
It's crazy how the
And I
thunder
believe-
hit when y'all make certain points, though, bro. That confirmation is crazy. That confirmation is wild.
So I fight for the YNs, man. I know that, you know, we are, you heard me say we, the guy said, all right, this is my second time identified with them. I know it's not cool for big dogs or elders, or because I'm 40 something, I'm an uncle to some of these
Yeah.
cats, pops,
Right.
you know. Every time they see me, they be like, my locks is older than they've been off the porch. You know what I'm saying? So, but in my head, I'm like a forever young. Man, I got the spirit of the youth, and I pray to keep it when I'm a real elder. Feel me?
That's right. That's right.
Now,
I fuck with the young beloveds. They ain't like I know that they capable of a lot, but anytime that I've run
They're the
across
front
them,
line.
I ain't necessarily had an issue. Not saying that things ain't liable to happen, but like every time that I've run into the young beloveds and I've treated them with respect or I greeted them with respect, I got it back. It wasn't no problem. Is when I've seen personally when the elders like try to exploit their authority over them. And niggas is like, yo, bro, what the fuck? You're not gonna sit here and disrespect me.
hey, the youth will lead the future.
That's right. That's right.
So I encourage the youth to organize as councils, youth councils of your area. So that your word, when y'all say something, the real ones, we're gonna wanna hear it. We wanna hear the word that come out of your youth council. You feel me? Like if you don't feel heard, make sure figure out what y'all agree on, and bring it to the world. The real ones want to hear it. The real ones want to hear it. There's people, who believe their job is to finance, just to give guidance and finance and support to your vision of that youth council. I ain't saying, oh, the YN think he got the vision, so I'm supposed to hear, I'm supposody to listen, or anybody's supposed to listen. But if y'all, because that ain't how we got here either. OG Panther told me one day he was coming to a lot of events we was throwing out there in Oakland. And I was proud to have the support. And I asked him one day, why y'all only come to the events? Why don't y'all come earlier to the planning meetings? And, He said, man, if you ask of me what I'm asking, if I asked of my elders what you're asking of me, you've never heard of the Panthers.
That's real.
The youth will lead the world.
Yes, they will.
Damn, that's some real shit, bro. The thunder confirmation, bro, I'm still tripping. Like, I'm not tripping because I know how God move at this point. Like, now that I've, like, learned to be still, like, I hear God talking to me more than, like, ever, bro.
And
like,
that's what it's about, being still.
like,
Smoke with
the
you.
birds be talking, bro. I just be like, oh, okay.
The birds, man, that's serious.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, I'll be sitting there thinking about something, or I'll be on the phone talking about something, brainstorming about a business idea or something. Like, they'll just start sounding. You've bared witness to it. Like,
sure.
on both sides, bro. This shit just
It's normal.
like they was almost talking to each other.
Validate some shit for you.
It's crazy, bro. And I'm thankful to, like, be in this space. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes I feel isolated. Sometimes I feel like, damn, like I'm the problem of shit. But then when I just sit back and listen, I'll be like, oh, okay. It's literally like having to adopt that radical acceptance.
Yep. It's a real thing. That's
have
what
to.
that whole movement of radical acceptance is one of the realest things I ever heard of in my life, and I hope I could lock in on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier said than done. But
That's
once
ninja shit, bro.
yeah,
That's ninja shit, bro. For you
Master
to be
shit.
able to do it,
Master shit, for
yeah,
sure.
bro.
yeah, it's mastery for real. But once
Mastery.
you get locked in, if you're locked in on that, you're good.
Let's practice not being reactionary.
Mm-hmm.
Let's practicing moving with divine inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
inspired action. When you're able to be still and accept everything as it is without trying to change, just sit with it, face it. Just
Very
sit with
important.
it and breathe deeper. Still, sit up straight in the face of it.
Right.
Feel me? And after a while, if you know how to act, you'll know what to do.
Yeah. You know, people get comfortable in uncomfortable situations once they've been in them a million times. It's like that is your comfort zone after a while. It becomes your comfort zone, like he was saying. You were saying it last night though too. You were saying that it's more if you're too comfortable, it feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because it's just like what you say, man. It's just because that's how we cope with. Back to circle it right back. That's our mental health thing. That's back to the first question. We keep going. Right. Show yourself what you can do, even in the face of
Yeah,
all of
definitely.
this, right? And now, we know what we got inside of us. So now, 20 years later, 30 years, 40 years later, when stuff come up, I remember how we act in the face of hardship.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right.
That's the realest about it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. No matter what, you got to produce, man. That's
right.
what the youths need to know. The main thing, just keep producing something, whatever it is. Produce something, make something though. Don't just take.
Oh man, and you said some dope thing that got to be reiterated. When in hardship, you said something like, in every hardship, there's gonna be
An
an
opportunity.
opportunity.
Yep.
That's right.
Every single one.
Oh my Lord, you said the realest thing.
Every
You
single
gotta be
hardship.
now. You're gonna be down and so depressed. Are you gonna be looking for the opportunity? Are you gonna know that this is true
Mm-hmm.
and look for your opportunity?
Yep, because it'll be there.
That's right.
Because that's so true. And I mean, and I remember being locked up one time. But knowing this, knowing that, I'm like, man. And when especially when it's wrong, especially when it's oppression or like, right? Especially when it's oppression or injustice is the reason why you're in there.
Yeah.
Not saying in jail, but in this hardship,
Mm-hmm.
especially in jail
And in jail shit.
or in grief
In
or
jail
loss
too. Yeah.
or hardship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which we're all in, even if we're winning. You're in some kind of hardship, especially if you won in this. You've been through a lot.
That's why I said to you, bro, like, it's hard. Like, first of all, the fact that we still walking, talking, breathing right now, we won. But, like,
And you got your sanity.
and we have our sanity. But, like, so much shit be happening, it's hard to even recognize and celebrate a win because it's like, damn, that's cool, but I got this to deal with at the same time, bro. Like, or you'll be relishing in that happy moment for a minute and you'll just be driving and then that, oh shit, that's right. I got to deal with
Oh, you should be proud of that more than anything.
Nah, for sure. Yo, bro.
That's something to be proud of. I mean, that's not something to be upset with. That's something to be proud of, bro. That's a very good thing. That means that's a real that's good mental health thing. If a person thinks like that, they have good mental health then.
Oh,
Because
shit, I'm striving for it, bro.
because that's how you're supposed to think. You're not supposed to just ride off on a high, because you'll get slammed down faster than you could ever think.
No, that's real.
So you always have to just be humble and be like, it's good what's happening for me, but I just gotta keep rocking. And just keep rocking, man. Take the Jordan approach without being a fucking asshole. But yeah, take the Jordan approach, Just be good at what you do, you know what I'm saying? And
Without being an asshole. is
yeah,
important
without
too,
being
too.
an asshole, y'all. For real, don't be an asshole like Jordan, but just do the Jordan shit though.
I heard you mentioned drill music for a second, right? What y'all listening to right now?
Man, I listen to news radio.
I peeped that. I peeped that, like, you know what I'm saying? Every time, like, I paid attention to what you was listening to, was always some information, bro.
Yeah, I listen to news.
I thought I gathered information, but, like, my nigga, you, like, on steroids with that.
Constantly on the news, world news. World news. I want to know what's going on in every crevice of this planet.
That's right.
I want to learn about the people. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what they're moving, what they're talking about, how they feeling. Just want to know the temperature.
So,
like I said, that comes back to the cosmic, right?
Yeah.
And the microcosmic, right?
right.
You killed it with that microphone.
Because how could we know anything if it's like all right, I got another one for him. The mycelium network, right?
That's right.
So there's a mycelium network that goes underneath the ground, right? And it goes all the way from over here, all the way to Washington, past Washington, all that.
Outer space.
Covers the whole shit, right? So it covers the whole shit. You touch one part, the other
Outer
part,
space.
the other part feels it in California. You touch one part in Florida, right?
Yeah.
But if that network understands that network. You understand? It's in tune. That's the problem with mental health and everything, is that even the mentally stable people don't have that. They're not in tune with that. You understand?
How would that negatively affect the individual of that bloodline of that shit that we
Or
should
just
have?
people in that network.
Terrible. It'll actually, what happens is rejection happens because that frequency does not recognize that being no more. So rejection happens. You can't even resonate with that no more. So you're not a part of that network no more. Now you're not a part of that network, so now you're outside of what's natural. And then you're wondering why your brain's all fucked up and you're thinking crazy because you're not even in tune with what's going on.
Right.
Because you're not even in tune with nature at all.
Left to yourself, to the noise.
And not even on no cult nature type shit, cult leader shit, but on just literally just understanding nature itself. You know what I'm saying? That knowing after the winter everything dies and everything springs back up, and just understanding just the simple shit. Why they talk about the birds and the bees and all that bullshit. It's not bullshit, it's science.
Nah, for sure.
It's actually science.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But people take it as bullshit, like, this is just, nah, they teaching you. They
Right.
teaching you something deep.
And they literally killing the bees right now anyway.
Yeah, they killing the bees. They killing the bees. The bees are also dying. The bees is giving up.
Yeah? You
Yeah,
think they
bee-
giving up?
I saw that they, I forget.
Because when you hybridize so much plants, right? I will give you a good example, right? The worst thing that humans do is take plants from other parts of the country or the world and take them to other parts because they like them. They look pretty.
Right.
Oh, it's so pretty in front of my house. This is great.
That's right.
What happens is these things become invasive, and they destroy what those inhabitants of that habitat need for their survival. What's
That's
key to their survival is what's in their surroundings, because that's what's in their genetic makeup. Once you take that away from those people, you mash them up. And now you bring these other things in that were around when there was pestilence and death and terribleness in certain places. You bring these things and you expect it to be cool. It's not going to be cool. You see, that's the problem with Florida, all the exotic animals. Now we got monkeys out in the wild. We got
Big ass anacondas
we
and
got
shit.
anacondas. We got the Nile River Monitor. That's the thing now. A bunch of those. It's like it looks
Like
like
a Komodo dragon?
it looks like one, but it swims. Yeah, it swims.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it swims. It swims.
That's crazy.
It's all flesh eat. Everything I just said is flesh eating, by the way, too. They all eat flesh. They don't eat.
Fuck up the whole
Right.
ecosystem.
Yeah, they just destroy it all. Like we
Right.
used to have small lizards out here. Now you can count them on your hand when you see them. Like
Yeah,
you
I
might
was-
see a small lizard once
Yo,
in a
bro,
blue
that's
moon.
crazy that you said that because I remember. So I remember I went to like Port St. Lucie or Port Charlotte. Where the fuck did I go? Port Charlotte?
Probably Port Charlotte.
I think it was Port Charlotte I went to, bro. And as soon as I got off the plane and pulled up at the gas station, like lizards was everywhere.
Yeah, that
This
shit's gone.
This was like 5-6 years ago.
That's done.
Last time I came to Miami,
Done.
barely saw a gecko.
Done.
Bro. Like,
All,
so
you
much
only
so
gonna
my
see.
son was like,
You know,
"What's
all you
I
gonna
told
see.
you they been grilling
All you
them,
gonna
man.
see is them.
Barbecue, man.
All you gonna see. All you gonna
Grilling
see.
the iguana.
All you
man.
gonna see is the curly tail ones, the skinks.
Right.
You're gonna see skinks, and you're gonna see this colorful tail motherfucker. The colorful tail motherfucker is the one that wiped out everything.
You see him on a skewer at the restaurant. when
No,
you
that's
thought you
the
got some
big.
chicken.
No, those are them big bitches though.
When you
Cooking
thought you
them
got some
serpents.
chicken.
See that lizard, the lizard he talking about, the iguana's like this big though. That's different though. That's a big motherfucker, bro. He big, man. He's literally this
They'll
big.
eat the little ones though.
We got so much choices.
They got so much shit
They
they
eat
can
everything.
eat, bro.
No, I mean, a guy
Lizards are
a guy
mostly
might
like-
hunt like 10, 15 at a time. You
They
know?
like vegetation, bro. Lizards like
Because
vegetation.
I seen a dude with his whole freezer stuffed with him in there. Like his whole freezer.
Stuff for what?
Iguanas, bro. Yeah,
Iguana
yeah.
tail.
Yeah, he about to go handle them bitches. And make
Iguana tail, man.
He was
Back
making
leg,
curry.
man.
He said he was making curry. That was his thing.
Iguana
No
curry?
disrespecting nobody's cultures.
Chicken,
That's
it's just chicken curry.
Listen, bro. You can have it.
that's their culture, bro.
I'm not mad at them.
It's like shark and bake. That's another thing, you know about the shark and bake, right?
It's chicken curry.
The baby shark.
Oh yeah, I know about shark. Yeah.
No, the baby shark inside the batter, and you just bite into it, and it's a whole shark and thing.
Nah,
That's Trinidad thing, man.
Nah,
That's just
bro.
culture, man. That's culture. I mean,
Shark and bake, huh?
shark and bake.
I'm still trying to figure out what sea cat is. Like, I'm still like the most sense that it makes is the
But you said octopus, but I don't think so. But
Why is
because
that the most?
because you know what I think it might
Because he
be.
said something about the how like the cats are just like everywhere and just roam
You know who
and
it
shit
is?
like that.
You
And
know who
he
it
was
is? I know who it is, man. Lionfish. It's a lionfish he talking about. It's that pretty ass lionfish. You know what I'm talking about? The one that got the one they say is evasive. Look up a lionfish.
Hold up, I want to see what the fuck.
I know about the lionfish, but I just don't know if that's what they would call
It has
sea
to be
cat.
that because that's in Jamaica and
I
they.
thought it would be the catfish because it'd be some catfish in the.
That's what I thought it was first.
In the
When
sea.
I heard sea cat, I was like, oh, okay, they talking about catfish.
Yeah, because there's catfish in the sea in the murky waters close to the shore.
It
Right?
it could be the lion. It
They
could be
not
the.
selling this shit on the side of the road. This nigga's venomous, bro.
They be eating
Yeah,
them.
lionfish is venomous.
Eat the fuck out of them.
Matter of fact, let's see what the internet.
Lionfish
gotta say.
get eaten.
What is sea cat?
That's a funny one though. Sea cat.
Depending on who you ask.
That's a real yard man thing. You need a yard man dictionary for it.
Hold
You have to say, wow.
up. Yeah, because the internet is saying it's referred to as sea otter.
Trust me. Yeah, Jamaicans will never eat that.
Yo, bro.
Jamaicans will sit there and say, oh my gosh, what is that? Bomba clot.
I went to the KFC out there.
It was slapping?
Shit was mid, bro.
Don't do that.
Bro, that shit was.
Don't you do that.
Bro, listen.
Don't do that.
I was. Born
Don't do that. I don't even eat chicken, but
My
don't
G,
do that,
I
bro.
was born in 1983.
My brother, you have to understand, we're known as the best KFC in the world,
Bro,
It's
I've had
Jamaica,
KFC. First of all, the best KFC, in my opinion, was on
The best
Broadway
in
in
the
Patterson,
world?
New Jersey.
Yeah, man, you
Like,
never know Jamaica was known as the best KFC in the world, and now the man want to tell me it was mid.
Mid
He just
that.
said my shit was
All right,
mid.
so I have to tell a
Mid.
story.
Mid.
I go there, right?
Damn, he said mid too.
Bro.
All right, go ahead, tell me. Okay,
So
you
I
pull up
say
on the
mid
KFC.
I say mid
They
for a
didn't
number
say
of
it was
reasons.
Reggie.
Okay.
Let me highlight it. It was a step below high grade. Let's say that. It
He
wasn't
didn't
toppy
say it was
top.
Reggie.
It wasn't toppy top like the
Nah,
internet be proclaiming.
when you pulled up, tell me. All right, well, first of all, which one did you go to? What area?
Brownstown.
Sure, okay.
Because the other one, they had a car accident at 10 a.m. and at 7 p.m. we still couldn't get there. Like he like, yeah, get in the cab. We going there. His man call him, yo, they still not clear the road.
It's fucked up, man. Jamaica's fucked up.
Yo,
Man.
bro. So he takes us to Brownstown. We pull up. It's like a
Packed.
thousand
It's packed.
people.
I
in
was
the
just about to
store,
say,
bro.
yeah, I know it's packed.
1,000 people in the store, and I'm like,
That's how it goes, though. Every time, it's never
I'm
empty.
not mad at it.
It's never empty.
I'm like, yo, the food must be slapping. I'm geared up, bro. I'm online. I'm standing there,
You about to
and
vlog
I'm looking
this
at the
shit?
residents. They looking at me because I smell like Yankee. Like the way, you know what I mean? I wasn't necessarily dressed crazy, but I think I had on a Knicks jersey.
Yeah, you had all that Knicks shit on.
Yeah, I had on a Knicks jersey or some shit, bro. Like, and I'm just standing there, and I see the old ladies, and they smile, and everything cool. I look to my right.
What was your order, B? What was your order?
We got
man?
chicken and fucking, bro. We got chicken.
I
mashed
need to know
potatoes,
your
and
order.
biscuits, bro.
Damn,
the most
all
simple
right.
shit. That
All
these
right,
niggas
all
supposed to,
right. That was a simple. I had to ask the order was.
I ain't even get to the YN that's standing next to me and the Pooh Shiesty on the line. Like the only one. I'm like, yo, he the only one in here with a Pooh Shiesty. And I look by the bathroom, his man sitting over there with the Pooh Shiesty on. He pulling the shit up to eat the chicken, pull it back down. I'm like, yo, am I in a fucking movie, bro? Like, I get the chicken after like an hour and a half being in the store.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's already a bad
And
strike.
already the food.
No, that's a bad strike
It
already.
better be banging.
No, that's a bad
Bro, I
strike.
get this shit. This shit is lukewarm.
No.
My G. I just got the food. I'm supposed to be able to give my kids a biscuit.
It's supposed to burn
I
you.
got them
It's
sitting
supposed
in
to
the
burn
cab
you.
in Brownstown right now,
Yeah.
mind you, at night.
It's
In
supposed,
front of the KFC.
it's supposed to burn your mouth.
Bro, this
It's
shit
supposed
was
to burn
be
your
like-
mouth.
Exactly.
My brother, it's supposed to burn your
Steam it.
mouth.
Exactly. And
Damn, it didn't burn your mouth?
where I'm from, the
Ah,
KFC the next
you
day,
got me messed up.
the KFC the next day, the herbs and spices
They give
done
him
baked in, bro.
salmonella. Shit wasn't even cooked.
I am used to a certain KFC. And that's just it. Like
Flavor.
I don't
All right, on flavor though. How about flavor? Like how
was okay.
how
it was
Like,
okay.
how you ask for flavor on cold raw chicken?
Exactly. When
How it's supposed to
and
taste.
maybe I'm traumatized with
You
cold
trying not
chicken
to taste it.
because when we used to go down to Virginia to
You
go see
trying not
grandma,
to taste it. You like,
when we used to go down to Virginia and shit, like that was the meal. Like niggas used to put the chicken after they fry it in the bag. By the time they gave it to us to eat though, it was cold. They ain't had no microwave in the car. You know what I'm saying? So like
I ain't gonna lie, I was a weirdo, man. When I did eat meat, I ate the cold chicken.
I'm not doing it.
I ain't even gonna front, bro.
I've
Sometimes I
done it
wouldn't
enough.
even heat that shit
I
up. I
made
take
my
it right
dudes.
out the fridge and just start eating that shit.
If I have to eat cold chicken for in a means of survival, then yeah, for preference,
Yeah. No
strike
preference.
one.
No, for sure not.
Strike one.
Okay, so all right. So it was already that was already fucked up. So on grease factor.
That's where they get an A+.
Okay.
Cleanly cooked chicken.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is it's not nothing for me to have taken the Instagram picture or me to have put it in my bag and brought it home on the plane. Niggas was bringing so much chicken home that niggas was like, yo, you can't bring that much chicken through here, bro. Like, you can't do that. You could bring what you can eat on the plane, but like niggas had
Well, you
like
know, I've had a
bags.
Jamaican right here. Right? Go to the KFC here. I'll take him to the KFC.
The KFC here probably sucks.
They diss the shit out
The
of my
KFC in Atlanta
right?
probably was kicking ass, bro.
They diss the shit out the Miami KFC, bro. The Jamaicans, bro.
I believe it.
Diss it up, dog.
Because it's cute. Listen, I expect...
Diss it up, bro. Or to the point I'm like, yeah, all right, man. You asked for KFC. I said, what you want me to do, bro? I said, you know, all I can eat. I said, all I can eat from this shit is potato wedges or whatever the fuck, the little French fry. They don't even got the wedges no more. They don't even got the fucking potato wedges no more.
I expect when I come to Miami that if I'm not going to like an ethnic spot, like a
Cuban
Jamaican
restaurant,
everything is Cuban influenced. Even the American restaurants have Cuban influence, and that's okay.
Oh no, but you can find some. You can find some banging like right across the street right here. You can find some banging Mexican food.
Burger
you can
find fire.
You can find some shit.
I like the Haitian spot.
Like literally, oh yeah, the Haitian spot, the old girl.
My Haitian friends are gonna kill me.
That's really nice. Hey, that's really good.
My Haitian friends are gonna kill me, bro. But I hate the presentation of Haitian food. So like, I gotta get over that. Like, it's kind of the same thing with like Ethiopian food. Like it smells like really.
Bro, you gotta eat that Ethiopian though.
He got Ethiopian food one time, bro, and all of that shit came. He started pulling off, and I'm like,
that's how we do it.
I'm not mad at it, bro.
It's very good for you.
I'm just not there yet.
He couldn't do this shit.
Somebody would be like, yo, this is uncultured heathen. But like, bro.
Nah, it's not that. It's just you gotta taste it.
You could ask for a fork.
No, because once you taste it.
Yeah, but that's weird now because and there was a couple of y'all eating from that too, bro. Like, and I'll be like, yeah, let me get a fork, please. Like, that's weird. That's weird.
Hey,
nah,
you know what I mean?
It's just food. No, it's food. It's food, man. Once you taste it, you'll eat it till your stomach hurts.
Right.
He'll do like for real. He'll really do that to you.
And also, to be fair, like whenever I was brave enough to be like, yo, all right, I'm gonna try some Haitian food. It was like at parties and shit like that, bro. And like, it just didn't pan out.
It's not because you there's people cooking. Yeah, it's different.
I like my food hot too. Like I said, if the chicken was like I was almost about to burn my mouth, then they got an A++ in my book. But like strike one was the hour and a half wait. All I'm here is to get chicken. Second strike, right, was that after I placed my order with one person, I had to wait for the manager to come and put her fingerprint on the register so that I could pay for my shit. You better not dare try to order nothing else. Add nothing to your order and you forget a drink, you fucked. That was just, it was just, whatever. It wasn't nothing to write home about.
Yeah, you got my off day.
It wasn't the worst experience either because
Kobe scored 16 in the game. Jordan scored 17 in the game. Off day.
Who was that who performed in front of KFC? That was Movado?
Wasn't Vibes?
Did you see that? It wasn't Vibes. Somebody performed for the 50th anniversary of KFC, and I was like, listen, I get it. I ain't mad at you.
I mean, that's a national dish now, basically.
What's the other restaurant that's like famous? It's kind of like Sylvia's in Harlem, where all the like celebrities go to. It's like not Sonia's. It might be Miss Sonia's or some shit like that.
I'm trying to think, cause we don't. Nobody stunts nothing but KFC, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like people really be on that shit. Like they'll like I told you, they'll put the chicken around their neck like a chain and shit, basically. Just so niggas can see, like they'll flex that shit on a nigga. They'll walk. They'll put the box. It'll look like they might as well put. It might as well be like a chain around it. It might as well, cause they gonna hold the box like this and walk around like this with the box, in front of everybody. Like they gonna taunt people with it. That's how it goes in Jamaica. You understand? It's a status symbol. KFC's a status symbol.
That's crazy.
Hey, capitalism at its best, man.
That's crazy.
It's a status
The
symbol. Though.
Domino's was decent, surprisingly though. Like we stopped in Kingston because so
You
one
know,
thing.
you know, what's crazy. I Jamaican pizza is actually good.
Yo, bro, that
It
shit was
doesn't make
slapping.
any sense.
That was right temperature. First of all, the only reason I know that shit is because they made us buy something to use the bathroom. It was like 9 of us in like a group, and like they was like, for you to use the bathroom, you gotta buy something. So we bought a pizza, but that shit was decent.
Yeah.
It was decent for sure.
No, I had a pizza at this little hotel spot, and it was banging.
I learned
So
a lot
Jamaica-
about that Jamaica trip. I learned about who I go with to Jamaica will make all the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going with a situation where there was like some elderly people with us.
Price was all the way up.
They smelled the reefer. Like it wasn't even lit, but they smelled.
Not just that, price is all the way up.
They was like, "Yo, it's coming through the air conditioner." Like,
Not just that, some older people with you, it's already prices up. Like if you move in a crowd with older, like if they see a crowd of us, well, my people, we get a different price than a crowd of.
That's right.
For everything, everything is different. It's different.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I tried to get a stroller for my kids. They was like $28,000. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Exactly, that price wouldn't have been that price.
I was like, "I need something for like 8,000, bro."
Yeah.
And they was like, "Nah,
That price
we
would
ain't
not.
got that."
Yeah.
I'm like, "We ain't fucking Kingston. And y'all ain't got that." I was like, "Okay, I ain't here to fight." I was like, "Let me get the fuck out of here."
You know they got it. They just.
Nah, for sure.
They just
But I
trying to.
wasn't gonna be that person.
They trying to haggle and be.
Run it
You know
up.
how it go. Jamaica needs a lot of reform. Still.
That's the shit that I was fucked up about though, because when he was in between the places that he was taking me, he or rather us, you know, he brought us to the little area where they celebrate the national heroes, the athletes and shit like that.
Yeah.
And my wife sees one of her cousins there. I was like, "Oh,
That's
dope."
fire.
She's like, "Oh wait," she's like, "I'm related to them." I was like, "Oh,
That's fire.
that's dope." It fucking sucks that Bob isn't celebrated more than he is. You know what I mean? Like they only got like one statue of him.
He's exploited. That's what, like you know.
That's exactly what they said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they said.
He's exploited.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's the part that sucks about it. You know, it is hard to enjoy myself as a tourist when I think about the residents.
He probably was more celebrated more. Then the Marley family started putting cease and desist on everything.
That's crazy.
And they didn't benefit.
We on our way back from Kingston and we driving like on the main road, but we see on the side road is where all the houses are. Like we see the shop and such, but we like look down and we see this narrow ass shit, and I'm just thinking like, damn, bro, like the people gotta live like this.
Bro, you have no idea.
So, and like I said, it bugged me out. It bugged me out, right? When,
Yeah, but you can't let that get on your conscience though, cause you have to understand something. Those are choices that were made by politicians, not by you.
Nah, that's right.
You understand?
That's right.
Jamaica made a choice to fuck with Castro. Jamaica made a choice to fuck with Castro and know that they're only about 110, 20 miles away from America. Jamaica made that choice. So Jamaica have to pay for that choice.
That's right.
And they're going to continue to pay for that choice. This is how it goes, man.
Nah, that's right.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't your fault. It actually that's 1970s work, you know, or whatever. That's back before you were born. they had already messed that up for the Jamaicans a couple years after Independence Day in Jamaica. A couple days after they got independent, they already had the strike on them. You
I
feel
don't
me?
adopt the standpoint of where like I feel bad about the shit, but like I said, like you know,
Man, enjoy yourself, man.
Yeah.
Jump off of Rick's Cafe and dive into the thing. And
listen, I couldn't do that because I was with the kids. I was with the kids. Like there was mad places that they told us to go, but they was like, no.
I don't think you do that jump anyway, though. I'm not doing that jump. Fuck that.
You're not doing a jump from
No. He might do it. He might do it. You do this jump? Let me show you the jump.
You jumping from Dunn's River?
I've climbed up Dunn's River, but I've never jumped from the top. No. I'm not really a jumping guy like that, you know, because you know what it is though, because there was one Bad Apple. He's a dope ass like motorcycle rider, right?
His name was Bad Apple.
Yeah, his name Bad Apple. So Bad Apple, he lived in a place called Blue Hole, Jamaica, right? So it's like a natural spring that goes into the ground, healing waters, but it's like a cavern, like you can dive in, but it's a dive in. You know what I mean? So you know these Jamaicans that to get a little extra money, they be doing like Olympic shit. Like they'll swing and then do like a, you know what I mean?
Right.
But then boy, the man kind of went into the rocks and then it just bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And from when you have them things in your head, you're just like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Right.
Like,
Because your body
because of the
freeze
rocks.
up on you and shit.
The rocks, no, his thing just he tore up his leg so bad from the
Nah, I'm
rocks.
talking about going forward. Like anybody else who might have seen that, like.
Oh no, but
might be
you see
traumatized
regular
from it.
people just do the little jump.
Yeah.
See these guys are running
tricks
full
and shit.
speed
Oh,
and doing
Jesus
like
Christ.
you know, like that Olympic shit, like literally like the diving board shit. They're doing that shit into a hole that's like thin, like it's like perfection. Yeah, it's perfection. Yeah.
They doing triggers hot since playing basketball.
Nah, that's terrible. You playing basketball with his body.
That's what they doing.
terrible.
Or golf.
That's
Like,
really bad to
one
do
or the
that.
other, bro.
That's what he's doing. But
That's funny as hell.
into a hole of water though. It's what's even trippier is there's water at the end of it though. So if you knock out, right, your head licks something,
You're over.
you drown down there. So somebody have to dive in, but it's dope though.
Even your
I
leg,
recommend
break your
anybody
leg,
go
you
there
can't
though,
swim.
because it got
Shit just get worse. You try to kick that shit, and the water pushing it.
the blue hole got healing water though. You know, certain parts like Bath Jamaica, certain parts of Jamaica got the healing water.
So you playing basketball, boy.
Like that's where you want to go lay down in and just like stay in the water for a while, just get the minerals from that.
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Next time I go to Jamaica, I'm gonna make sure that.
Yeah, Blue Hole Jamaica. Go over there, and then you're gonna see a
situation.
crazy man named Waba. You talk to him for a little bit. He's a trip. He's gonna try to give you THNK though.
Nah, listen, everybody's trying to give me 10G.
He's gonna try to give you THNK.
Everyone.
He's gonna tell you the THNK man. Wicked as-"
There's like, it's a
Top,
toppy top.
Yeah.
It's a toppy
Yeah.
top. Everything is toppy top. It was cool though. Jamaica weather was beautiful.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful, bro.
It can get hot though. It can get really hot, but you know, but you know, you're close to the equator too, so.
And that was right by the water too. I was in St. Anne, so. That was
Yeah,
right.
that's the thing. I'll be in the mountains, so yeah.
They running?
Yeah.
What happened?
That look like it's off, ain't it?
Nah.
It's running.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to we was in St. Anne. We was at the Grand Bahia Mississippi.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That shit was some bullshit, bro. First of all, I would have never stayed there. If I had my fucking choice of where the fuck I was staying.
But you said you was with old folks and the kids and everything.
Bro, that shit was some bullshit, bro.
You said you was with the youths though. You can't just go to Shatta Town.
Nah, I wouldn't have done that either. You saw that when I got there, I made the phone call to make sure where I could
Yeah,
go
you
and
could have.
shit, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I had a
saying?
spot for you for the 100 a night though.
Bro.
I had a good spot for the 100 a night for you, man.
Listen, now I know. Now I know because I definitely,
In Kingston?
Nah, in the grill.
I definitely made the phone call, but I wasn't gonna go that far from.
Oh, you were in
people that
Kingston
was-
side.
Nah, yeah, we was in Montego Bay,
But you weren't that far from the grill, man.
bro. I wasn't gonna leave my mother-in-law.
True.
You know what I'm saying? She was there, like, and
True,
I had
true.
my babies with me and shit like that.
Nah. But next time you gotta see the grill, man.
Nah,
There's no
for-
point. There's
I
no
already
point.
told my wife. I was like, yo, next time we go, I was like, I'm going. I was like, listen, I already called, bro. He told us to come on that side next time.
Mhm. Whole different experience.
Yeah, and that's what I want. Jerk chicken side of the road, Jamaica. I don't want white people playing the best of Bob Marley all night long, bro. Can I get some garnet silk, please?
They were doing that for real?
Yo, bro, at the resort, they literally have Bob Marley on repeat, and you know I appreciateB. So it
That's
wasn't-
crazy.
It was
They
natural
wanted to see it
music,
celebrated, boy.
like, bruh. They was playing the
Yes,
music
for
for the
I'm
white
playing the
crowd.
Legend album.
Exactly. Gold.
Messed up.
That's exactly what they was playing. And they wasn't even playing like the other songs. Like they was just playing the same Natural Mystic, One Love.
The big one.
You know what I'm
bet-
saying?
yeah.
I Shot the Sheriff. I'm like, yo, dog, come on, man. This man got so much shit, bro. Like you ain't giving us nothing.
That's a shame.
And it's from, oh, well, bear with us. We're gonna remodel the place. I was like, well, you ain't never gonna see me here again. Trust me.
Right.
Trust me. I need to know where the good weed is. You're not gonna THNK me in that purple shit to death, bro. I appreciate your efforts. Like I appreciate the fact that
They
while I
purpled
was
you
there,
to death, huh?
bro. I appreciate while I was there, I had enough weed. I had to throw weed away when I got to the airport.
That's usually how
I'm
it is.
thankful. I'm thankful. But going forward.
No, you need grades, man.
Yeah, for sure. The lady that fucking sold me the bud when the driver took me to the little side of the road to the little wood shop town where you walk in one way. It's like a maze. They selling clothes here, but you make a left and then a right, then a
That's
left.
that's where you went.
Yeah. Look, you
My
know
rent a
exactly what I'm
car,
talking
little
about.
rent a car places up top on top of that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady that sold me the bud looked like Sister Nancy.
Mm-hmm. I know who you fucking with now. See, that's where I get my rental cars from.
200 for the ounce.
That little building up on top of that, like where if you walk up it and go up top, that's where the best rental car place is.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, at least I know.
The dope ass rentals. We rag them shits, bro.
Look,
Yeah.
but he like
We
he
don't
like,
know
yeah,
because
man,
we don't
he
know how to
needs some
drive
weed.
out there. We just ragging them shits.
He like, the man needs some weed. He in here for a couple days. He's like, give him something good. She like, it sound like you need THNK. I said, I ain't know. This is the first time I had it. I'm like, looking at the shit. I wasn't gonna criticize, bro. I'm in Jamaica. I ain't creating no fuss with nobody. I'll go in that wood shop and won't come the fuck out. Like, so I just took it. But then I got to the resort. Them niggas had THNK too. And then the purple shit came. Well, no, the purple shit started at the airport. I'm backing up. I'm getting ahead of myself. I get off the plane and I'm waiting for the cab. You know, it's an hour and a half.
I wonder what purple it was though. I'm very fascinated by that because
It wasn't horrible.
it wasn't a Jamaican purple skunk
It
because
wasn't
you
skunk?
would have loved it.
Nope.
No, it wasn't skunk. He would have loved it.
Nope.
He would have loved it.
It was hard.
It's
He
definitely a
would've loved
skunk.
the
He would have
skunk.
loved
He
it.
would've loved
He would have
the
loved the skunk. So it's something else. What else could it be? I'm trying to figure
was
it out.
like, it was really hard to break up too.
No, like that's crazy. There's some new
like-
purple on the island. You see what I'm saying? Everything's changing.
Like, bro, the way they
the
got their
demographic
shit
has
set up
changed
is
so
crazy.
bad. Like that. Like I told you, all the seeds I have are extinct now in Jamaica, basically, because of how much of that new stuff they want to grow.
Not
Yo,
in the
bro.
hills though. In the hills too.
I mean, the hills, they're always going to be an old man, but the old man's going to pass away eventually.
Man.
And because guess what? His son he might rock with him. He might not rock with him.
His son might be.
His son
wanting
might
to
be
get
like,
to
man,
America
finally, he might be like, finally, this old man kicked the dust. Now I can finally do a thing.
and go to America.
Feel me? That's the thing people don't think about. Not everyone's going to keep the tradition going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was an interesting experience. Like I wasn't gonna haggle with nobody because I understood that they gotta make their money.
Nah, what's
And-
awesome is though you're also smoking trees in such a beautiful landscape.
bro, I was
That
walking all
elevates
over
the high
resort.
already. It elevates the high already.
Sitting on the little
Were they
beach.
growing up on the mountain?
Well, you know, we go to old and St. Elizabeth's all old weed.
and
But
was
like
it
when
Blue
you go
Mountain?
when you go to like
Yeah,
Orange Hill though, and all that, it's all
Orange
new
Hill.
weed. It's
Huh.
all new weed. Like when you go to
Yeah,
like
new
the
shit,
cafe
yeah.
that we go to, the cafe I was telling him to go to,
What about the Bobo Hill?
Bobo Hill.
Yeah, what you
They're
think
probably
they been-
smoking that high ass grade new shit too.
Yeah, they've been on high grade probably. Yeah.
I saw Appleton Estates.
It's only damn, that's nice.
That's one of my favorite rums, bro.
That's nice,
I
that's
like
nice.
that 12
Yeah,
year.
that's a-
If I don't like drinking, but if I'm gonna drink, bro, let me get some 12-year.
That's
Appleton,
dope
bro.
that you went to Apple to the States.
I didn't go into it, but,
But you
like,
saw it. That's a big. That's
yeah.
a big deal to us too over there in
Nah, bro,
Jamaica.
that shit is
was like
fire.
because it's like one of the biggest like it gets exported everywhere. People
Right.
all over the world drink that. You know?
Right.
It's a big deal for us. Like the white rum too. Ray and nephew.
Yeah.
People all over the world drink that joint, man.
I ain't even Jamaican, and I was proud for them for that.
Yeah,
I was
Ray
very
and nephew.
proud.
Yeah, Ray and nephews.
And even when he was driving past, he was the way he was talking about it, he was very
We used to have nice things, man. We had Air Jamaica. That was a nice thing, man. That was a black owned, you know what I'm saying? Real nice, good food on the plane, you know what I'm saying? Not no little idiot food. You used to get like ackee and saltfish and fucking real food though, you
Yo,
know?
I remember
Curry
what that-
chicken and all them things.
Imagine what that cabin smelled like, though.
It
Damn.
must have smelled wild.
Bro,
But yeah,
ackee and saltfish, bro.
but put a lot of Jamaicans in a plane and it's going to smell wild anyway because they all bring food on the plane. They don't
That's right.
understand that. They
That's
don't
right.
understand how they bring box food always on.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaicans are known for this. They're going to bring a box food on the
They
plane.
from Jamaica, but flying to America
And
and
wh-
bringing KFC.
Yep.
They come
I
to somewhere
promise
where
you.
KFC is here, and they're
I
like,
promise
"Fuck that,
you.
I need this."
Yep. He just said it. There you go. They're coming
Bro, I
with their
watch this shit
KFC.
sometimes and I'll be like,
They're coming with their KFC to America, where we created that. This is what we
the
created.
Colonel from here. What you mean?
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
They
Like,
don't know how to make no chicken in Kentucky.
oh man.
But it's not
that's
called
funny.
Jamaica Fried Chicken. The niggas kept the name though. What's up with that? Why they kept the name Kentucky Fried Chicken?
They don't even like spell it out no more though.
No,
Like,
and they call it just Kentucky. Yeah.
Because it's not chicken.
so
They don't
I
even
read
call it
about that
Kentucky. They
theory.
call it Kentucky.
It was just a rebranding.
They call it Kentucky.
It was just a rebranding. They don't.
No
I've
chicken.
read that shit too. Like
Yeah,
they was growing birds with no beaks and shit
That's
like that.
bullshit. That's bullshit, man.
That's why they don't more iguanas there here.
It's that KFC.
Damn, that'd be a good idea for KFC, but terrible thing to do.
I noticed that they don't got much else on the island. Like no, like other fat. Like the only Wendy's I saw was in the airport.
Yeah, there's no.
I think I saw a Burger King.
No, because KFC has a stronghold, man. It's like a mafia that box them up, man.
I only saw two. It's only two KFCs though.
But those two KFCs garner, like everybody goes to them.
But all right. So from a business sense,
If you open up, you're gonna get shut down. We have to get the mob around you and everything, man. What you mean? The KFC people
That's
gonna
right.
roll up on you and be like,
that's not no.
they're gonna
That's
say,
not what I'm
they're
saying.
gonna say, hold on, man.
I'm talking about for the people that already got their grips on the KFC, right?
Yeah, okay.
Logistically speaking,
Okay.
right? It would be more efficient if you can get niggas in faster and get them out faster and get their orders right. So why not open more locations, even if you control
You gotta talk
those
to them
locations?
about that.
Because they saying they're so exclusive. It's like they Louis Vuitton.
Like,
it's like Louis Vuitton stores, nigga.
But Louis
Okay,
Vuitton
hold
even
up,
got more than
Hold
one
up,
store.
hold
nigga.
up,
Like, how
my
many they got in New York?
bro. I'm just saying
Alone. How
that's in
many
New
Louis
York.
Vuitton-
That's in New York.
How many Louis Vuitton?
How many they got here?
How many they got in Miami?
Probably
Not
like
just one.
6, maybe max.
Exactly.
Maybe 6 though.
Exactly.
But that's only 6 though.
So
And we got 3 million.
foot traffic wise.
Think about how much people live in Miami though.
Foot traffic wise.
Let's think about what we saying now.
Not dealing with lines out the door around the building unless it is one exclusive.
We saw it. Yeah, we saw it the other day though. We did see it the other
one
day.
exclusive product
Oh, they was
launch.
going to Louis though.
It was a drop though. Yeah, it was a drop.
It gotta be
it
for
was
something.
a drop. Yeah, it was
but
a
let
drop.
you want to go get some. Let you want to go get a belt today. It's not
I
gonna be
could
a
go get my
line
belt.
around
Yeah,
the
I
corner
could
for
go
a
get my belt. Yeah, I can get my belt.
Technically, you can go call them.
Yeah.
If you have a rapport with the store already and place your order and go pick it up in an hour.
Yeah, it's
Why
true.
would you do that when you want to go sit down and get the champagne? And
You might be pressed for time. But the fact of the matter is, logistically
They give you the
speaking,
champagne for the belt too?
logistically speaking,
They gonna offer it to you.
I thought
Wow.
you had to spend a certain amount in there. Listen,
No,
y'all talking that rich shit.
no.
I don't know that.
No,
Nah, that's that rich.
They
shit,
don't have.
but-
How they gotta know what you spending? They got no. If you're in there looking at different
pieces and
pieces.
everything. Yeah.
and checking it out for yourself, and
You serious about the shit? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
they gonna,
Right.
you know,
They
especially
gonna-
if you, as soon as you want to try something on,
Right. That's when they probably start offering the amenities. Like, they not just going to give it for niggas who's window shopping. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
yeah,
run
yeah.
out-
as soon as you
They
start
run
wanting
out
to
of
try
shit
something on,
today.
Yeah.
And you know how many people just go into Louis Vuitton and just look at something? Or go into Gucci and look? It's when you start being like,
Trying
put this
something
piece behind the register for me. I'm still browsing.
That's so fire when you do that. That's so fire.
I'm
when you
still
do that.
browsing. Do you have this in this
but
size?
yeah,
Put
they
it
was
behind
offering
there.
it. They was offering it when I went and bought a wallet or something like that.
That's tight. That's tight, man.
That's because that's your presence, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe.
you came in the store asking for something specific versus, or you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you did look around when it was time for you to engage them, you had a specific request. It wasn't, can I, what's your new product offerings? Like, niggas who shop at Gucci and Louis Vuitton already know what they have before they get to the
wait
store.
For it, wait for it.
They might see their newest collection while they're in there. And again, that's an exclusive level that you get offered to see what drops before it drops. You getting access to the cruise collection and it's motherfucking December.
Yeah.
Hold up, bro.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different type. That's when you walking out that store and they carrying the bags out for you.
Hey, you just spent like 20, 30 bands. Some people that's
And you just put it on the account. All you did was sign
Look,
something,
you know,
bro.
some
You ain't
little-
standing there at the register
20, 30
counting
bands.
out cash
They just
and
give
shit.
me,
Like,
they gonna tell you just give me the whole bottle.
but the point that I'm making, though, is that
Hot the whole
logistically
bottle.
speaking, any
Couple
of those
times.
brands that I mentioned have more than one way to skin a cat. To deliver that product to you, you can either order it online you can order it through a third party that might be able to give you that product today.
True.
Unless they have an exclusive launch, they not having 90,000 people outside their store trying to get in to go buy that one product. You know what I'm saying? And when they're sold out, they sold out. Niggas better not dare fight in front of
Why
them
do
all the
clubs
time.
only open one club or two clubs in the city? Why? Why do the doorman not open? Why do the doorman not open the door, but the line is across the fucking street, and the doorman just holds the door, even though the club is open than a motherfucker and it's empty inside. It's empty inside, and he's like, nah, no one can come in. Another hour. You know why? Because that line is what makes KFC the KFC. That's what makes the KFC the best KFC in the world. You want to know why it's the best KFC in the world? Because of that line, my brother.
You want to hear some long game shit? So there's a part of Jamaica that's like really, really, really nice, right? Where like the millionaires and shit like that.
Of course, yeah, for sure.
Right? The KFC isn't there, right?
No. You want to drop one over there?
Not necessarily right there, but in an effort to inject some type of vitality into the real estate market, the industry around it, like that's gonna drive motherfuckers to want to get some money to live closer to that KFC, especially if they don't have regular access. We just spoke about exclusivity.
You see, you know what I think will work?
They ain't, maybe the rich motherfuckers ain't eating KFC.
You know what I think will work though? Maybe something like a marathon burger or something. Honestly, because the way that Jamaicans are so trendy.
Rich niggas ain't eating it here.
No, you heard what I'm saying? If like Nipsey's brother went over there and dropped.
Niggas ain't eating. Well, they ain't eating KFC here though. But
Rich
again,
ain't
it's a different
KFC
culture
here.
there. KFC means something
No,
different
KFC
to them
means
over there.
status over there, bro.
It means something
It's weird,
different
bro.
to them versus
For us, we'll laugh at it. Me and you, he will laugh at it because we'll be gonna be like, "Come on, bro, you know, eat this KFC."
Ask a joint over there. You want to go to KFC? Watch her face light up.
Yeah,
She gonna look at you just like,
like you just saved her life.
like you just said something to her, boy.
And there's so much other good shit to eat, bro.
It is, and
All
that's
the
a fact.
Ital on the
Not
island.
on the
There's
resort,
so much good other shit to eat everywhere, every corner,
yeah.
bro.
Not on
growing.
the resort though.
The resort was lame, huh?
Oh my god, that jerk chicken was trash.
Damn, how can you say jerk chicken was
One
trash?
thing that I appreciate though is that
Jerk chicken trash.
Jerk chicken can't be trash because it's like
KFC was mid.
Jamaica makes the healthiest pancake variant I've ever seen in my life.
what was it? What was it?
It was just like it was just a light, fluffy, like not weighing you down after you ate them type pancake. Even the syrup, bro, was like berry juice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like this shit was berry juice, bro. Like they had like cut up fruit inside, like the water that made the syrup type shit, and that's what you poured over the pancakes. So I was like, oh, I was like, yo, that's fire.
See,
berry juice and water.
there's more shit though. You gotta go to the grill, man. It's because you was on that other side, man. Fuck the other side, man.
I think so, and I think
You gotta come to the grill where it's just luxurious. We don't deal with that. I'm sorry, I can't be sad for everybody, so they gotta just be sad over there, and I'll be happy on my side. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga, he said, "I feel you, bro." But I'm about to go get this water, bro.
I'm gonna be on my side, just chilling, bro. You know, and I got some clips, some little short clips you could jump off of. It ain't gotta be Rick's. There's little small ones you could jump off of.
Yeah, I ain't jumping off no big cliff, bro. For
A little cliff?
For what?
I mean, the water. Jump in the water.
A little cliff, I'll jump off a little cliff. But a big cliff,
I mean, a little cliff. I mean, just like, you know, something like 18 feet or something.
18 feet is little?
18 feet little to you, bro? That's crazy.
But I thought you wasn't the jumping man.
I think Rick's is like 36 feet or some shit like that.
He want to surf with sharks, bro.
Yeah, I do want to focus some sharks, though. I ain't gonna lie.
He was just saying, I'm not the jumping man.
I do want to focus some sharks, though.
Y'all with the shark?
Y'all want to come fuck with the sharks for real?
Nah, we capture some good content.
I think we get some good footage with that shit.
We'll sit down and do the outro.
I do want to go in the water with
but
him.
I'll chop this shit up at some point.
Because I will go in the water with a shark.
What you gonna do that for, bro?
I mean, not to get eaten. Obviously, not to get eaten, nigga. That's what you're thinking I'm trying to do. Yeah, because that's what you're insinuating, like I want to get eaten or something. There's nothing to get eaten.
That's crazy.
It's a majestic animal in the water, bro. Big, majestic animal in the water.
And you gonna jump on his plate.
They don't like humans, you know.
And then so you gonna jump in there with him.
You know they don't like humans though, right?
You said this
Yeah.
that shark and bake.
They bite because they can't see.
See, that's some aggressive shit, bro. You can't see that, so you just gonna bite.
Nah, they figure shit out with their grill for real.
That's it. They
like,
figure
nah,
it
that's not edible.
like, can I eat this?
Yeah. That's crazy though. They don't.
That's why they
humans
always
must taste like liver.
no, but that's why they're always missing teeth and shit.
humans must taste like liver.
Yeah, it's horrible. It tastes horrible. It tastes like excrement to them. It tastes horrible.
That's interesting.
They hate it.
Nasty bitch.
They hate it. Yeah, that's what they say. Exactly what they say. That's exactly what the motherfuckers say.
What
God,
the hell you
what
been
the
doing?
fuck is this?
The hell you been doing?
damn. Why they think of us like that, bro? That's
that
fucked
pig
up.
snout truffle.
I wonder why they think of us like that, bro. That's fucked up. They don't like us, bro.
Shit is crazy,
Grizzly bears don't care. They eat us.
son. Polar bear soup.
Yeah, I'm saying they don't mind the taste.
Niggas make mincemeat out you, boy.
They literally do eat you like with the bones and all that shit.
That's crazy. Yo, that so I'm not curious to know what human meat tastes like.
So
They
does
say
a pig.
They say it tastes like pig pork.
So it's a hog. Yeah, that's probably what nigga tastes
Wait,
like.
so it tastes like hog, but a bear eat a pig like it ain't nothing. Like it's a snack.
A bear eat human too though.
Yeah, that's the fact.
No, they do. Look at the bear. The grizzly man, he got eaten, and his wife got eaten. Both of them got eaten.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw a video of them the other day too.
They both got.
People were like, "So what happened to them?" I was like, "Bro, that bear probably ate both."
Both of them got eaten. He was telling her to run while his head was getting crushed, and the
Ate his
dumbass
face.
bitch took
Ate they
the
face like a nigga
she
on
took the
bath
frying
salt.
pan and started hitting the grizzly with the frying pan while he was getting killed.
Still
So
beat,
after the
still
grizzly killed him, they went and killed her and then swallowed both of them. And they had to cut his belly open to get him out.
That's fucking.
That's a
crazy,
big
bro.
motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking crazy.
It's a grizzly bear. What are they, 800 pounds? Come on, man. That's
Something like
fucked
that.
up, man.
Something like that.
I think 800 pounds will fuck somebody up bad, bro.
800.
Yeah, I think any of us would have a problem. I think, fuck the gorilla. I think a 1,000 niggas versus a grizzly bear,
They was talking about that shit versus a gorilla, bro.
the gorilla will kill all of us.
Bro.
That's the most. I think that was the most stupidest thing that they ever brought up was saying some shit like that.
Bro, when I heard
Because a gorilla will do some real fucked up damage to any man. I don't care if they're on steroids. I don't care who they think they are.
Literally bite our skulls like a grape.
You know what I'm trying to say? They say, oh, because people say I hold his arms, you hold his legs. All right, yeah, that sounds
Nah,
cute.
you need about 10 of them to hold the arm.
That might not even do it, bro. Them things strong, bro.
Yeah, it's like the strongest animal, I think.
They definitely got the strongest bite force.
No, and also like in like strength of like pulling shit off and like
They can pull,
they can pull shit straight off.
pull
Like
shit off. And they got
like your whole arm will just be gone.
and they got 4 hands. They got a hand on their foot.
That's right.
And they got them teeth. Them teeth ain't shit, man.
Bro, them niggas got fangs, bro. Them shits is like this long, bro.
I don't fuck with them.
And they bite force is crazy.
I don't like them, bro.
They'll just straight bite a tree like.
Like I had a plug for monkeys. We used to tell monkeys,
I don't give a fuck. I'm going in his throat.
we got a spot. I'm trying. I probably had to like book it though. We got a spot where all the wild animals. That'd be good for footage though. Next time you come down, we'll check out the giraffes and all that shit.
Copy that.
But that guy was selling monkeys, and we were selling monkeys for a little bit. It's like $4,000 a monkey. Them shits are horrible though, bro. They're
The
territorial. They're territorial. They don't like
Which one?
the
The little one?
yeah, the little one. So
What, the spider monkeys?
Nah, not spider.
nah, not spider monkey. This is it's about a little, it's about that big.
The marmot. not the
Marmoset
Okay.
monkey. Yeah, we have marmosets. A bunch of marmosets. Them shits, so if you don't like when they're small, they'll peck at you. If you don't like, you gotta do little shit like that. Little shit like that. If you don't do that, they're gonna bite the fuck out of you when they grow up, bro.
They gotta cut their nails and shit too.
I mean, bite the shit out of you, bro. That's the thing. Like, they will bite you for real, though, because if you don't teach them when they're young that's wrong, they do it as a form of communication.
Slam that little bitch on the ground.
Nah, you can't do things like that, sir. Even if it does bite you, you can't do that, sir. Can't do that.
Launch that little motherfucker.
Just let you know.
Against the wall.
Nah, y'all ain't doing that. Nah, ain't none of that, man. Y'all ain't doing none of that shit, man.
Yeah, that nigga got to go.
Nah,
It's like just like the dog.
it's just y'all ain't raising right.
The dog
Y'all ain't raising
the dog
right.
bit you.
Yeah, but you didn't raise the little monkey right? So that's what happens, right? You ain't raising right, so now he bit you, now you mad as fuck.
How
That's
can you
fucked
raise
up.
like he a wild animal?
He was given to you as a child, as a little thing, a baby. So you fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? They give you instructions. Don't let him peck at you. You nigga, you have him pecking at you the whole time.
I ain't. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
know
ain't
what I'm
gonna lie to
saying?
you.
Nah, he ain't gonna pick him. I'm gonna launch his ass.
Throw an apple at you. Yeah. Thunk.
It's $4,000 or $5,000. You're not gonna do nothing to it.
Nah, that's right.
You already know y'all ain't doing nothing to it. Y'all gonna be watching
I
it
ain't
like.
gonna lie. I bought a dog before, and I had to put him down for a puppy
Before you
because
bite
he bit
me.
the fuck out me, bro.
Yeah, before
like,
you bite
Dan,
me.
you bought the dog.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. He bit the
nigga.
fuck out you, huh?
Nah, he bit the fuck out of me. He did it twice.
Yeah.
I looked at him.
I put him to sleep too.
And that nigga was like growling at me
Put
like
him
type
to
shit.
sleep. You gotta go.
I booted the fuck at that. Yeah.
Go to
You
sleep.
gotta go, bro.
Yo, some things gotta get put to sleep though. No
Yeah.
lie. If it's out here biting shit, like this lady out here just got eaten by dogs.
Like that nigga bit me with
know what I just told you?
aggression, and I ain't never been bit by
A
like
lady
that by
out
a
here
dog.
just got mauled by 4 dogs. She got done in.
And that's what I was saying about Jamaica. Like I never understood why Jamaican women.
She was just trying to
or
walk.
people were like, nah, I don't fuck with dogs.
Yo, they hate dogs. It's
The
weird.
mongrels, bro.
Yeah, but that's weird though. They need to start hating on dogs the way they hate on dogs though.
I mean, if you come from an island,
They're a little extreme with that shit. I ain't gonna lie, man.
nah, the
Like,
nigga
you
told
fuck
me, he
with
was
the
like, yo,
mongrel?
you could just walk and you don't bother one. He was like, you cool. He was like, just don't bother it. He was like, you bother one and 10
no, they
show
gang up on you. Yeah.
He was like, 10 to show up out of nowhere.
I've been bit. I got the bite mark in the back of my leg still.
He was like, they wild and they strong as hell and they smart.
I got latched on.
Locked on you?
They had to put the little butterfly stitches and